I go. Here we go, my family. Where they at? Huh? You're late. You're late, Alexander. Yes, that was the intro. That was the intro. Welcome to Galactic Tarot. I just want to announce a quick spoiler alert. Spoiler alert, we're going to see what's been going on and what will be going on in the future. What will be going on for the rest of the month of July. So, the goal is figuring out what's happening in your love life. But sometimes, when we open an ear, Spirit will say whatever it is that Spirit wants to. So, let's get right on into it. Yes, the townsfolk are gathering in. Welcome. Good aftermorning to you as well. So, thank you for being here with me today. Let's see what's going on here, family. We're going to start right off with Aries at 1 minute and 30 seconds. Aries. Oh yeah! Now the dark days are done and the bright days are here. My sunny one shines so sincere. Sunny one so true. I'll get to shuffling. We like when you sing. Keep going. There's 9 people in here and I got 3 likes. If you want the singing to continue, well, let's get that thumbs up smashing, okay? How you doing? Veronica's, how you doing? All right, well now, I'm a liar, and I say that Aries starts at 1:30, so we should write down 2:22 in actuality. And now, I will shuffle. Angela says, bossy. Oh my God, what is that? What is that? Oh my God. Oh my God, is that sunset selenite? Oh my God, another first. Another first here at Crystal Current. I know this is Galactic Tarot, but the man does not stop, okay? He gets money, he puts it back into the company, he makes crystals the world's never seen before. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? There's a lot of thumbs ups. I think people want more singing. I hope you're in the mood to have a good time. I want to be in a bad mood today. Who says that? Nobody. Nobody. Aries, romance reading, or whatever, for July. It also goes as peach selenite, orange selenite, and you're not gonna find it like that. Stabilized with stable eyes. How am I cutting this? How am I cutting this? What are we doing? What are we doing? We're gonna do the tradish. We're gonna call it the tradish. That's an abbrev. Let's go. What do we have, Aries? What do we have for you? Show me anything but the tower. The tradish. Okay, all right. That's at the bottom of your deck there, Aries. Veronique hopes it's good. You know, you cannot build a house out of hope. Okay, I'm just kidding. Just kidding. Woo! Okay, let's see. Let's take a gander. Okay. All right, everybody. First card in the physical. So we're using the physical and energetic interpretation. So the little wombo combo that we've been doing for over 5 years. So we see a marriage card. We see a balancing of the masculine and the feminine. So as I see this balancing of the masculine and the feminine, we then see this card, which can represent sexy time, but can also represent the computer. So things being done on the computer. So one thing I have to say is, Aries, this is a romance reading after all. I see the devil at the bottom of the deck. I see a marriage card. Okay, so if for any of the Aries out there, you happen to be talking to somebody long distance, somebody that you know of on the internet, and things seem very hot and heavy and very interesting and very lovey-dovey and, oh, we're gonna be together forever, sort of thing, make sure. That's just what I would like to let you know. You know, one good thing that I can teach all signs, that was taught to me by a very wise old man, take a road trip with somebody. You want to see somebody's true essence? Get on the road with them and take a nice long drive. You know, we all wear masks, so to speak. So with this nature of how people convey, how people interpret, how people defend themselves, how people go into fear, and just the nature of our multidimensional reality of the construct of who and what you are in this present moment and what you allow to jump in your vessel. Don't get too hot and heavy, brother. Okay, bring it back. We're bringing it back. Okay. The real version of them, or the versions of them that are not the real versions of them, will be kind of forced to come out when they feel stuck with you. So if you're like, you know, in this state of, oh, I want to marry this person, or I think like this is the one, and you've never even spent long periods of time with them, let's just take it back a little bit if you want. That's all. It might be better for you to take it back just a little bit, still be open to love, still, you know, if you want to wear your heart on your sleeve like Brother Alexander does, to each their own. But what I'm saying is make sure before manifesting a lot of things that it seems like you don't know this person for some of you that are watching this, that are getting this message, because I'm seeing the devil card, I'm seeing the marriage card, and I'm seeing the computer. So just dot your I's and cross your T's, okay? Dot your T's and cross your I's. That sounds terrible. Okay. Moving on, Aries. Okay, that was a long amount of words for 2 cards there, buddy. Happiness on a journey. So here we go. Once again, it's reiterating what I said. Let's make sure that we take a trip, we take a journey with this person, or we at least, you know, make sure. You know, you might be in a relationship for a year right now, and you'll be like, wait a minute. I never took that journey that he's talking about. And some of you that are watching right now clearly remember, like, holy crap, he's right. I can realize and remember when that happened. I remember when I went on this trip with this person, whether it was a friend, whether it was a lover, whoever it was, and this version of them came out. And then all of a sudden, we're either not friends anymore, or there's a little bit of a falling out. So, you know, make sure, once again, make sure in your love life. Okay, moving on. Difficulty moving left or going right with this fiery frequency. So what if their fiery frequency, or the way that they become triggered, reminds you of how you become triggered? So this is what's coming up in your love life. It's really looking at yourself and really seeing what versions are we snapping into, what are we running on a day-to-day basis when we become triggered, if we allow ourselves to become triggered. You know, this is like a whole video topic in itself, which will be coming out very shortly, because this is what Alexander has been processing since the Sirius Gateway. Ooh, the downloads, family, the downloads. Message from your other dimensional versions. Okay, the Queen of Wands. Okay, when we look at the Queen of Wands, all right, this is letting us know of our nature, of these aspects that are to protect the vessel, protect the mind, protect the soul, our 6th dimensional, 8th dimensional, and 10th dimensional aspects. If you do not know what I'm talking about, that's fine. These are versions of the self, versions of the ego, if you will, that are their job is to protect the physical vessel from being broken down. Much like water can be blessed, water can be destroyed. These are the hidden messages in water. This has been proven by doctors. This is science. It's not woo-woo any longer. We can play heavy metal music to water and watch it literally destroy itself, and we can play classical music to water and watch beautiful, beautiful structures be formed. Your body is up to 75% water. water. Okay, so just putting yourself and putting the ones that you love on a closing the buffet, so to speak. Okay, that's what the message is. All right. We see this, oh, it's the devil. It's got to be somebody else. It can't be me. But my question to you, Aries, and my question to you, whoever's watching right now, is how are we feeding our demons? Okay? And that doesn't mean that there's an actual demon with a name that exists in hell. I'm saying in general, there are times that we are allowing lower dimensional frequencies to jump inside the vessel, and we don't even realize that this is transpiring. And, we look later on and we're like, I got triggered. Okay, so when we get triggered, when these other people get triggered, how long do you allow yourself to be in this state of being triggered? Okay, it is our duty to catch the fact that we are triggered, to pause, to see why am I triggered, look at that, and then get back to being ourselves, to get back to being happy, and then dealing with the trigger, then dealing with what do I need to do, what trauma is this, what is this bringing up? Okay, so love you guys. I wanted a love reading. You got one. You got one. You right. Somebody goes, you right. Thank you. Taurus. Okay. 1130. Plant is poking in. All right, Taurus. I like a lot of fresh fruit in the house. And I like chocolate chips in my pancakes, just so you guys know. Yesterday, oh, my life was filled with rain. Sunny, you smiled at me and really, really eased the pain. Oh, I would have kept singing, but we got 20 people and 16 likes, so it gets weird. Oh, God. Same position. Rock the deck, same position. Taurus. Look at all this. Look at all this luster. Okay. All right. It looks really good. Like you look at the cards and you're like, this looks like a happy day. Let me see. Some. Okay, good. Good. And we're back. All right. This is live, Alexander. Yeah, I know. All right. The Temperance card. First and foremost, the angelic, and once again, the computer. Okay, so we're once again seeing the computer coming up with this Temperance card. All right, so the angelic, your angelic version, your Pleiadian, whatever your vernacular supports in this present moment, your angelic is telling you something, Taurus, about something going on in the computer, something that needs to be done, something that's connected to this next timeline. A timeline shift is coming. There is a shift coming. Here's the inner child or the actual physical children. This is going to be a little bit different for some because this is in the physical position. So some of the Tauruses watching actually have children that, let's say this, could be affected by the timeline, okay? Could be affected by the timeline and not in a negative way. We have to remember that we are the ones driving the bus. And as we shift realities, I know sometimes this is something that I would struggle with back before because I think, we make it, the bus arrives at the final destination in our ascension process, and it's like, if I keep switching timelines and grabbing onto the timeline that I'm desiring, is there going to be anybody left from my original timeline? So yeah, I'm not saying this to get anyone down right now. It's something I had to go through in my own internalization of my own process. But there are many, many people from my reality still here. And that, at the end of the day, is some sort of fear or maybe something attempting to prevent me from full self-worth and stepping into the power that we all have in this present moment. So what am I getting at here? What I'm getting at here is most of you, and I would say 99.99% of you, remember that the reality that you were born in, Snow White was mirror, mirror on the wall. And in this reality, it's magic mirror on the wall. So just know that as you shift timelines, it's all still excellent, and just knowing that everything that's taking place is very, very awesome. But your angelic nature or your guardian angel, or however you perceive angelics in general, want you to know something about what needs to be done on the computer or what's going on the computer, and something with the children, because when it gets to the end, we get to the Justice card and we get to a release. So what is this release? When I was tuning in, why I was tuning in is it seems like about 25% are actually realizing that somebody in their reality is not going to shift. And if, as I was saying to Aries, if we put this person on a diet, they're going to kick and scream, and it's not going to help the situation. So it looks like some people are actually making a pretty drastic shift to their reality. What Spirit wants you to know, if you are making this shift, and there's some sort of belief structure that you should wait, or why this is happening, this is all meant to be. This is a healing journey. Everybody that's present in this present moment in your reality is all part or almost like players in a play. And this is what's supposed to be happening. And the kids are going to be more than fine, okay? So if there's some sort of coming to terms with something, your angelic wants you to know that everything's going to be taken care of. And this is a healing journey, as we are seeing at the bottom of the deck right here, a soul retrieval card. Right, we're seeing a soul retrieval card, and the message from other dimensional versions is the Hierophant. So this represents the priest, this represents the counselor as well. So when we look at the counselor card with all of this, with another counselor, so a counselor of law, a counselor of balance, and then releasing. So it looks like some people are actually thinking of initiating some sort of coming to terms, and some people might be actually ending that coming to terms and realizing, no, this can work. So I wish I had a more clear answer to give you, Taurus, because this is a little bit different for everybody. There's also some that are just not involved in this at all, and Spirit's letting you know what to release about some belief structure to actually reach mental balance and your full activation of your inner child and your angelic aspect. But once again, we have this kind of like sandwich of aces here in the energetic. Very, very powerful. This isn't the first time we've seen this, whether it's in a weekly reading or a... those of you that have been watching these readings, there'll be an ace, and then there's a timeline card in the middle. This is not the first time this has happened, okay? So, what do I have to suggest to Taurus? I have to suggest to Taurus to communicate with your angelic essence, to get out into nature and see really what it is that you want, not blaming others, forgiving others, and if you have to, like I was telling Aries, there's definitely a connection here of closing the buffet. And if somebody is feeding in some nature that you no longer want to feed them in that nature, then stop. Plain and simple. Oh, you want energy? You want emotion? Okay. You get love. You don't like love? Okay. That's what I have. That's all I have. That's all I have to give. And if that makes the person kick and scream and act a fool, bye-bye! Bye-bye now! It's been real. You had a nice run, but now you're done, son. What we need is more cowbell. Okay? What about the children? They'll be fine. Look what you went through, right? We all turned out okay. All right, he's back. Who's next? Whew, it just get hot in here. Okay, 2040. Gemini. Gemini. Alrighty. Okay, Gemini, let's do this. Ooh. Oh, Gemini. Oh, Gemini. Okay. All right, bottom of the deck. I have all this energy, but what do I do with it? Okay. Breaking the fast, baby. With grapes today. Okay. They're cotton candy grapes. Let's be real for a second, family. Have you guys had these cotton candy grapes? I know. They say organic, but why do they taste like cotton candy? How can they be organic? Where did the black seeds go in the watermelon, man? Okay, all right. Back to Gemini. If no one else is laughing, at least he makes himself laugh. Moving on. All right. Tough decision. Tough decision on the journey. Okay. Some sort of physical or energetic blockage that you are perceiving on your journey. Okay. First of all, I can see that head kind of slumping, Gemini. Let's stand up straight. Let's fix our posture. Have you been to the gym? Little something for the body? Little endorphins, dopamine, serotonin, turns into DMT. A physical release. So how do we physically release this energy? You know what makes you happy, Gemini. You know what it is that you do, when you do, and when were you firing on all cylinders? This is what I often ask people. When were things going really, really great and you were feeling really, really awesome and doing those things, okay? Because you are releasing, you're healing, you're clearing, you're noticing things, Gemini. You're noticing things happening in your reality that you didn't notice before. And you're wondering, what do I do about this? And this is what the tough decision is about. It's not a tough decision. It's just a decision. It's just an awareness, if you will. It's an awareness that you've come to, okay? Oof, now it gets real, Gemini. Happiness. Happiness in the physical while feeling betrayed. Okay. All right, so happiness in the physical while feeling betrayed, while feeling energetically stabbed in the back. They messed up. Okay? Gemini, look at me. You know how awesome you are. You know that I know that you know that I know how awesome you are too. Okay? So, they effed up. They effed up. If somebody messes up and betrays you and lost your frequency from their lives, they messed up. You keep being happy, okay? And you're going through a drastic shift. Spirit wants you to almost think about your old self like they no longer exist, because that's the message, is the death card, all right? So this old version of you that you're like, but this is how it works. What if it doesn't? What if it doesn't work the way that it used to work for you anymore? Because you're not the same person, okay? You're going through a drastic shift. Like I said, you're able to see things that you weren't seeing before, and these are truths to you. It doesn't matter if they're not the truth to the person that you're talking to or arguing with, or whoever's in your reality, whether it's love or friendship or family or whoever. You're going through a massive release right now. And yes, it's a release, but it's a release of the old, because the old doesn't matter anymore. The old doesn't exist anymore. Okay? Moving forward. Forward? What a weird word. Okay. Which coin do I put? Which slot machine is the winning one, Alexander? You guys don't sound like that to me. I don't know what that is. That's not what you sound like. One day that person will call me on the phone. I'll be like, it was you all along. It was Agatha all along. Okay. 2633. Short, sweet. Gemini, who's next? Cancer? Is it you? The birthday boy or girl. For a few more days. Oh, righty. Did I skip? Why do I always feel at this area of the wheel like I forgot somebody? And I didn't. All right. Cancer. Cancerians. Crab people. I'm just kidding. You're not crab people. Is that South Park? All right, we're back. Just get out again. Okay, Cancer. I love Cancer. So good. So much love. Rarely passive aggression. Stop it. Control yourself. Control yourself. We're having a good time. This is Sparta. Awesome. Oh. Very, very good. Okay. Paladin. Okay. So we got the Light Warrior at the bottom of the deck. That's always good. Alrighty. Celebration, the Rainbow Bridge, making a decision. How does the family celebrate? How does the family celebrate? Did I write down the time? Yes, I did. The family celebrates by you celebrating. Okay? There's some sort of decision being made. There's some sort of energetic decision being made with the emotions right now, with the family and the physical. Much like, whenever I explain this in a session, one-on-one, You know, it's all about us being the reflection. It's all about us. So many times I hear somebody say like, oh, I'm working on this person. I want to wake this person up. I want to do this. I want to do that. But it's like the fastest way that we do any work in our reality is by already being the beacon of it and having and being the reflection of it. So people feel comfortable and not feel like we're attacking them or trying to change them. And they come to us and say, how are you doing what you're doing? How are you doing what I see you doing? And how do I do this? How do I get to this effect? How do I get to this place? So this is the same thing with what needs to be known about the family or in your relationship. You know, even if the family is you and your lover and a pet, that's a family. So, or even if it's just you and your lover, or what you're manifesting right now, it's spirit wants you to know for you to be the reflection. Okay, so to do this, we're looking at the past. Okay, there's something that took place in the physical that we're crying over spilled milk, and you're moving forward but looking backwards energetically. So what spirit wants you to know is, you know, that's your romance reading, is looking at what took place. What a birthday present to get, Cancer. Looking at what took place and releasing it and forgiving it. And the fastest and easiest way to do that is by being grateful. And how do we be grateful for people that essentially started traumas in our lives? I know so many people of you have heard me say this like 1,000 times, but here we go. When light is coming at us from all directions, when we're getting light from all directions, life can be a little confusing. Which way do I go? Which way am I headed? What am I doing right now? But when basically somebody that we ask to do exactly what they do causes some sort of trauma, it thrusts us into the darkness. So now let's picture you're whoever. Mystery person A is inside of a tunnel, and now they have the ability to see the light coming from the end of the tunnel. What they're actually supposed to be doing, where their healing is, where their journey is, where their power is now coming at the end of the tunnel. They walk to the end of the tunnel. It's actually a keyhole. We seek out the key. We open the door. We step through the doorway, forever changed. So there's a way that you can be grateful for these people that cheated, that stole, that did this, that did that, whatever it is. We cannot blame anymore. That's a lack of faith, and that's a lack of trust. And we have to be in the state of faith and trust and know whoever did the naughty thing, okay? You just got to release it and be grateful for them. You agreed to it at the end of the day. So figuring out what that is, and then also figuring out, because, you know, whenever you do that work, you're going to find there's things you did that you want to forgive yourself for. And you might want to contact some people and say that you're sorry. I'm sorry, so sorry, sorry. I don't know why I keep doing South Park today. Oh, because it's wonderful. It's like one of those dark pleasures. Sometimes you gotta, sometimes you gotta watch South Park. I don't do it all the time. Sometimes you watch Always Sunny, I don't do it all the time. But, sometimes you just get caught up, Hello there. We're back. It's all very, very good stuff, Cancer. Okay. So we were talking about forgiving the past. Yet laughter is important, Catherine. Laughter is actually the fastest form of transmutation. Mental transmutation. That's why sometimes there's people like me in your reality. And you're like, I just want you to be serious. And I'm like, okay, well, I just want you to be happy again. So I'm helping you transmute by making a little joke and making you see how funny it is. It's kind of funny. You think God's not laughing? Anyways, moving on. Celebrating, being your own counselor. So this says to celebrate and be your own counselor. And the way to do this is by releasing the past and actually being in the present moment and moving forward. This is how we achieve this highest level of love. This is how we be this highest level of love. The message from other dimensional versions is look at how happy they are. This is one of those transforms. I've seen them happier, I'll be honest. But what do we get? Awesome reading here, Cancer. You're a light warrior. You're charging into battle. What are the balls of flame that are coming out of your magic wand or love? Excellent, excellent, awesome, good stuff here, Cancer. So what we're seeing is for you to be your own counselor. So for you to be your own counselor and for you to be the counselor of others, these other people in your family that you're like, I just wish they'd wake up or shift. You need to be the gleaming beacon. You need to be the gleaming beacon. And much like moths to the flame, draw them in. Instead of saying, you need to do this, you got to allow them to come to you and be like, wow, you're thriving. How you doing that? Let me take some notes. Now you've gotten through to them. Moving on. All right. 3453. Leo. 3453. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That sounds like the combination an idiot would have on his matched luggage. Virgo? Virgo's coming up. Let's do this. Sunny one so true. If you want me to sing, then you gotta hit the like button. It's a rule. It's a rule. I just started the rule, but it's a new rule. Ooh. Mmm. 26. Okay. All right. Why? Why did they do it? Why did they leave? I'm crying over spilled milk. Oh, but Spirit's like, oh, they're kind of the worst. You're kind of the worst. I really miss that flat tire. I'm sorry. Whew. Okay. I'm just reading the cards. You know, don't hate the reader. Hate the truth. Okay. Anyways, Leo, what is this? Have I told you lately you can do better? Alexis, we are on Leo. We just started. Okay. Anyways, yeah, we're just going to move on. We're just going to move in. Move on. Move in, move on. Okay. Why? Didn't they like drama? Yes. Don't you not like drama? Think about it. Okay. All right. Mastery, physical mastery. Mastery how? Treating others how we want to be treated. Ain't that the truth, Leo? I've never met a Leo who gets angry. Now, it's okay, Leo, if you get angry. It's not okay if you stay angry, okay? If you get triggered, ask yourself why you get triggered. Look at the trigger and say, all right, what is this? Is this some sort of trauma from childhood? Is this from somebody who cheated on me? Somebody I cheated on? Is this from this? Is this from that? Is this from X, Y, or Z? Break down, decipher the mathematical formula, and then move on, okay? Then move on because... look at this. We actually got a romance reading. All right. Anyways, we see the lovers in the physical and we see the computer. Once again, we're getting a lot of Ace of Wands today. Okay, so we see, but this can't be something else. You're naughty cards, dirty little cards. No, they're not. Anyways, We see the Lover's card and we see the Ace of Wands and the energetic. This is an energetic wand. Keep your mind out of the gutter there, okay? Anyways, so good stuff. It's good stuff. Either way, it's really, really good stuff. We're achieving mastery, and then, but here's the thing: when we achieve mastery, isn't there a test? Isn't there a quiz? Isn't there some sort of person that steps forward and says, "Oh, okay, so you're not going to get triggered anymore. You're not going to do this anymore. You're not going to do that anymore. Prove it." Okay. So this lover might be a soulmate, might be a twin flame, and it's possible that you meet them sometime at the end of the month over the computer. Okay, so just paying attention to who is coming forward, and always take your time. Look at this. Hey, boo. Your message from your other dimensional versions is you're a high angelic. Okay, good stuff. All right, I really like this. All right, we're seeing the angelic card. So stepping into our angelic nature, part of it is releasing the old, releasing what is no longer serving us, reaching our mastery, treating others how they want to be treated, and being the reflection of who we want to be in our lives and who we want to step forward. So if you're in a pre-existing relationship, it's all about being the reflection. Like I said, once again, if you be the reflection and the person cannot handle the frequency, they cannot handle that truth, they cannot handle not draining you in the way that they were draining you before, that you were allowing them to drain you in that way, mind you, when you close the buffet, so to speak, what do? Okay, so bottom of the deck. What if they hurt me again? So what, I say. It's all going to make you stronger until this no longer hurts you. And not because you're detached. There's a level of mastery that comes from going through these challenges that we signed up for here, guys. So I say just keep that heart right there on your sleeve, Leo. That's what you do best. Keep it right there. Eventually, someone will see the value in it. Why? Oh. Okay. What's the time? 42:05. 42:05. Now we are on Virgo. Alrighty. Where are my oranges? Get over here. Get over here. Okay. Did I clear the deck? I don't think I did. All right, Virgo, let's see what's happening. Same position, huh? Okay. What the heck? Wait, no. That. All right. Okay. I was about to do a lucidity check. Am I awake right now? Is this real? Yes, it is. Okay. All right. You guys doing your lucidity checks out there? How do I do a lucidity check? Okay, when something seems very, very odd, very, very weird, or very, very out of place, there are many different ways that you can do it. I like to retrace my steps and ask myself, am I awake right now? And when I think, am I awake right now? One thing you can do is go back 3 stages of your day. So if I think, okay, I'm sitting here doing a tarot reading, I got ready to do the tarot reading, and I went to go visit that person earlier. You will not be able to do that in dream time. So then you go lucid. Oh, wow. 13 people left on that one. Don't want to hear how to control your reality? Bye-bye now. We'll see you next time. Okay. Crying over spilled milk in the physical. need to be balanced in your light ship, in your vessel, and move forward. Okay, so Virgo, something happened, or something just happened, or something is happening that you need to release. You need to stop crying over spilled milk, and you need to move forward with balance. Okay, this is mastery. This is mastery. So taking ownership over whatever's going on in your reality and claiming it's happening because you manifested it. It's not happening because there's some big bad wolf that is causing this. There is not some sort of force. It is you. You have created whatever the heck the thing is to take place, that's taking place, that seems like a challenge, because you grow from it. You become the master. You become the emperor, the physical master of the entire deck, and not blaming karma, not blaming a past lifetime, not blaming this or that or the other thing. It's about mastery right now. So we need to be thinking that the wheel has stopped. I'm a good person. I've done all this. It's all done. Instead of, oh, poor me. There's a little bit of an oh, poor me vibration with these 4 cards together. Okay. So I will say this, after looking at it and seeing the past lifetimes and maybe blaming the past lifetimes, there is a soul retrieval card. So the soul retrieval card does come up, but it comes up with the Lovers. Okay. So what Spirit is reminding you is that you've had lovers come forward that are lovers from other lifetimes, or family members. People that are in your life right now are soul family. Let's detach from this twin flame soulmate card frequency for a second. People that are in your reality have been in your realities in previous lifetimes, and there's a healing process going on. There's balance being achieved. So this card of soul retrieval is representing that there is somebody that's either in your life or is about to be in your life that you are going through a drastic healing with. And what this is basically, before you were here, you had this agreement of, you teach me this, I will teach you that. What does it have to do with? Something about healing childhood, or something about the full integration of your inner child is what I believe when I see this in the message from the other dimensional versions, because we get to the children card. So there's some sort of similarity that you have with this person that is in your reality now, or is about to be in your reality. So if something seems challenging, Alexander supports this 100,000%. Okay? Because what are we doing? We're working. We're working on ourselves. We're working on the archetypes. We're putting the band back together, spiritual fam. Okay? So you might meet the person at work too. What do you do? Are they at work? Are you working? It's a little different for some. I wouldn't be surprised if you met somebody from a previous lifetime. And that this doesn't, like I said, please, I know this is a romance reading that you might have just tuned into, and maybe it's your first time seeing this guy. How you doing? Anyways, might be your first time seeing this guy. Could be a soul family member is what I'm getting at. I do think it's a lover, though. I think it's a lover for a lot. For many. Good stuff. Good stuff right here. What time do we have? 48 exactly. 48 for Libs. July 1st was a doozy, wasn't it, Libs? Let's stop calling them Libs. An apple. You're so unprofessional. I just sit here eating fruit. Whatever. All right. Okay. Libra. Did you do the work, Libra? That was awfully weird on July 1st, Libra. Ooh. Timelines. Okay. Happiness. Light warrior. Something that hasn't been looked at. Yes. Okay. This is really good. This is really good. It's like it's like a book with the most beautiful cover. The happiness, the light warrior, charging into the battle with the sun. Okay, it's good stuff. I like what I see. This energetic light warrior saying, I'm going to be happy regardless. And when I'm happy, I feel like this and good things happen. Okay, all right. I like that. I support that vision. Okay, but now we're seeing the family and we're seeing something energetically that needs to be released. Okay, so difficulty moving left or going right, but this is in an energetic position. So this is bringing up something that took place that needs to be released, needs to be looked at. Because then we get right back into the same card in the same position. So many people just took off. I don't like what he's saying. I'm going to leave. Do the work, family. All right, anyways. We don't have to do it forever. We're almost there. It's timeline. You're going to get on the good one. Okay, anyways. We see the soul retrieval card once again and moving forward in balance. So how do we move forward in balance? We move forward by initiating this work to be done. We move forward by working on our own multidimensionality. We move forward by releasing that which we know is not serving us. What's going on in my body? What's going on in my mind? Is there some sort of bloating? Is there some sort of hip pain, which is related to forgiveness, forgiving self, forgiving others? Just paying attention to dream time, paying attention to dream time as a whole. Looking at your dreams and seeing what is the message. Let your soul, don't just listen to this guy. Now that you're hearing this guy, if it's triggering you, that's fine. That's what I'm here for. I'm here to trigger change on this planet, okay? So if something is triggering you, just say, hey, what if? Maybe I'll give this a whirl. Maybe I'll see what my spirit team is communicating to me in dream time. Is there something that needs to be healed or transmuted from my family dynamic? Is there something that I'm carrying in my body or in my subconscious mind that is no longer serving me at this present moment? All righty. Message from other dimensional versions. Okay. The goddess, the most powerful human woman in the deck. Look at her cup. Look at the size of that cup. Okay, there's a on that P. All right, anyways, this is the multidimensional goddess. Whether you're a guy, whether you're a gal watching this, this is showing your multidimensionality, which is connected to the feminine side of the brain. You're accessing it, your intuition, your reasoning, okay? So use your intuitive gifts, once again. Use your intuitive skills and know that we want to get as much work done as possible, regardless of what sign you are watching this. We want to get as much work done as possible, become the most gleaming, glittering, sparkling, best version of us that we've ever been in any timeline, in any reality, anywhere in time and space, right here, right now. Be your own higher self. Be your own other dimensional version. Be the most powerful frequency you've ever been, because there is a timeline shift coming so massive that has never happened in a polarized reality like we sit in right here. So become the best version of you possible so you can get to the best place, not even conceivable, better than we could ever expect, better than we could ever manifest. And this is what is possible. This is what is capable, but it's up to us to hold ourselves accountable. It's up to us to hold ourselves accountable. Be the light warrior. Okay? You are the light warrior. This says it. It says you're energetically the light warrior. How do you be that light warrior version? By being happy, okay? Remember. Do you remember the time? What are we at now? 54:20. Who is this? Scorp! Who is it? Orange. Did I swab the deck, me mateys? keep forgetting if I've done it today. Okay. Scorpio. All right. Anyways. We'll see you on August 1st. No. Not bad. Okay. All right. Quarreling. A little bit of fighting, a little bit of sparring, if you will. You're making a decision. You're making a decision about this person, this very powerful, fiery frequency in your reality. Okay. All right. You're making a decision. You're making a physical decision. What vibration and mental thought structure were you in when you met this person that you're making this decision about right now? Were you your happiest? Were you in the best vibration? What vibration were you actually in at that moment? That's what I want you to tune in on. That's what Spirit wants you to tune in on. Because this is being reminded to you with the Page of Pentacles and the new beginning, this energetic new beginning. So when this began, when you met this person, whoever this is in question, whether they're a lover, whether they're a friend, or whatever's taking place, or whether it's, something along the lines of something that is romantic or isn't romantic. We're obviously going to be looking at romantic because these are romance and love readings. But it's possible that for some, this is actually something you're making a decision about, somebody who is, like I said, soul family, not a soul mate, so to speak. So a decision's being made. So the question is, what vibration were you in when you met them? Because this says you're on a journey. The worst of the journey is over and you're heading towards victory. So very good stuff. You're energetically heading towards victory. It might not seem that way. Okay. Alrighty then. All right. Yeah. Okay, give me a second. Oh, God, it's like adjusting my back. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. And we're back. And we're back here, Scorpio. How you doing? How you doing? Is it your intuition or is it your gut? Okay. On the next episode of Is It Your Intuition or Is It Your Gut? Tune in on your body. Your body was never wrong, was it? Every time your gut told you to go left and you went right, wasn't right the wrong decision? So this card is from other dimensional versions is basically saying, is it your intuition or is it your fear? Okay. Is it intuition or is it fear? Because part of you believes that an influential person in your reality is cheating or betraying. Okay. So, have you been fighting? What takes place after the fights? How do you feel? What does your intuition say? Is their heart closed off? So many questions. Okay. All I know is this, Scorpio. I know that I've been dropping you card readings for a few years now. By few, I mean like 5 or 6. But I saw what's been going on. And when I see this, and Spirit reminds us of what mental state we'll be in when this beginning transpired. Okay? Just pay attention. That's all your brother wants. Your brother wants you to pay attention, listen to your intuition. And if I'm validating your intuition right now, then look at it more as factual or logical, or maybe just not become jealous, but observe. Okay? And make sure you're not the cause. Also, don't push the person away. Don't push the person into somebody else's arms. Be your awesome, vibrant, sparkling, epic self that I know that you are, that you know that you are. It's fun. This is a fun job. Anybody want to come work at Galactic Tarot? You too can give these lovely messages. Oh, he's doing romance readings again. What did he tell you? He told me that my lover might be cheating on me. You didn't know he was laughing when he told me, too. It was the worst. There's always fruit. This fruit will never betray me. Rotten grape. The branch should hold. The branch isn't holding. Sag. 101 with 35. All right. Are we having fun yet? Ooh, it's getting dark. Dark is East Coast for dark. Here come the phone calls and text messages from the Scorpio crew. Were you talking about me? That's not funny. I gotta clear the deck again. Sorry, Sag. Don't be talking about Scorpios during my reading. It was accurate for the Scorpio, I know. Was it accurate for these games, Catherine? Catherine, love you. Oh, I feel so many people are getting triggered and they come and they go. It's okay. It's okay. Sagittarius. You mystical creatures, you. We love you so much. One, two, three. Is easy. Oh. Okay. Mind, body, spirit. We'll flash forward to the end. Same position, 2 in a row. Like that. I like it. All right. Who's this? Who is this? Is this dad? Is this grandpa? Who is this? Is this your boss? Who's the turd, Sagittarius? On the next episode of Find and Locate the Turd. All right. Okay, somebody in your physical reality, probably while you were much younger, a little bit, they prefer the brown light. That's what we say, okay? There is a healing, there is a release taking place right now, Sag. This is good news. It's good news. You can come back now. Everybody that was scared away. Whatever took place, whatever this trauma is, whatever this person, what they reflected and programmed and instilled, whatever fears or whatever situations in your mind, okay? This is healing right now. This is healing by being willing to receive and being ready to receive and releasing, okay? The phoenix is rising from the ashes, okay? The dragon, dragging the dragon. Let's think of the dragon, not trying to trigger anyone's, let's just keep moving on. No, let's not keep moving on. Let's do this. Let's think about the dragon as a caterpillar. The caterpillar goes into the cocoon just happens to be the tower, and out of the tower comes the butterfly, which is the phoenix, which is an immortal frequency of the ascension of that dragon. How long will we drag on? Okay? Anyways, this huge download that comes from this person that triggered you so much, okay? This is healed through a real offering of love, you being the offering of love, and this taking place, okay? But you also being in touch with the right self-worth and ready to receive the love, because it's like this thing, it's like, well, this is what I want, and then, it's here, okay? There's a little bit of that, so catch yourself. Go and catch yourself, okay? Because you're moving forward, all right? Later on in the month, moving forward while looking backwards, okay? You have all of the elements on the table. So let's not be in the past. Let's be in the present moment, manifesting the future, which is what you're doing anyways. So do we have to have the past repeat itself again to keep proving to you your magic and your magical ability and your intuition and your capability of controlling the reality that you're sitting in right now? No, we don't, okay? So don't look back again and say, why is this repeating itself? These are the readings I like to do the most. These are the readings where we get to have a glance and say, hey, and I'm not going to really slap you silly, but energetically though, sometimes you show up in my dream and you're kind of mean. Well, did you need to be shaken that night? You're manifesting like a mofo, Sag, okay? Use it wisely, okay? Heal whatever the heck this is. Move forward and stop looking back. Whatever took place, be grateful for it, okay? Be grateful for whatever took place. Be grateful for this person. They had to act a way to teach you how you want to be with your lover, how you want to be with your children, how you want to be in your reality as a boss, whoever they are. Who's the first person you think of? Who was the first person you thought of? There's something very drastic healing with that person, okay? And this is because you initiated it. You rolled the initial ball of snow down the mountain when you chose love. Yay, they chose love. I knew it. I always knew it about you, Sag. I knew you guys were great. You're great, okay? Mind, body, spirit, okay? So, once again, the past doesn't exist, so I dwell in it. Let's not repeat it, okay? Now there's the tower. You got it 9 times out of 12 on the first. Now we've got it 1, all right? 1 out of 9 or so. Good. You guys did the work. We're doing the work. We're baby stepping. No, we're giant stepping. We're leaps and bounds. Capricorn, the sea goat. The sea goat. What is that? Oh, it's the back of my robe. 109. All right, Gap. Let's go, Gap. Wouldn't you like to know, Veronique? Silk. For the piezoelectricity. Did you guys know that silk is a piezoelectric fabric? Interesting. So when we see all these artwork versions of people like Jesus and Mary and all these other ascended masters, and they have silk over their crown. Alrighty. The strength god. Okay. Yeah, that should be a video at some point. Should be a video at some point. I should talk about fabrics. Some of these fabrics are crap. They're just crap. What's your shirt made of right now? Especially you guys watching. Does your body, can it breathe? Are you just like mysteriously sweating? All right, no, that's another video. It's not just, you know what I'm talking about though. You know those fabrics. Like they look good. Could save this for the winter when I want to be sweating. Anyways, the Queen of Wands and the timeline. Okay, so we see Capricorn is going through some sort of shift. All right, Capricorn's really going through a shift because we see this decision being made. Good, Cotton, excellent. All right, we see this decision being made twice. Okay, we see this decision energetically. We see this decision physically with being loving. What's that? I'm just like, let's back it up, bro. Back it up. Calm down. Okay? Talking to me. All right. So anyways, I see this decision being made with being loving. Okay? So you're realizing that certain versions of yourself or certain aspects or certain thought structures are no longer serving you, Capricorn. I love this. Capricorn, yeah. All right. So I see completion, the cup overflowing. Excellent, excellent stuff. So, looking at this from a romantic perspective, this is you doing the work. What do I keep saying to everybody? I say make yourself sparkle, make yourself glitter, become the best version of yourself so you can be the best version of yourself, or so you can be that reflection for your present lover. So I love to see this. I see a completion in your cup flowing over. I see that you're making this decision. So I'm just going to go ahead and when I see the Ace of Cups at the end of the reading, assume that you've made the right decision. But you are definitely making a decision right now, and you know that either the way that you're speaking or treating people or in some way, there's something that you've realized, I don't want to do this anymore. I want to be loving, or I want to do more, or I want to help, or I want to support. There's something going on that there's a huge shift, there's a huge change, and there's a drastic timeline shift coming in your reality. And there's the little marriage card there to top it off. So I know some people watching might not want marriage, but this is the marriage of the masculine and the feminine and the inner child all within you. This is you becoming the most powerful, strong version of yourself. Because what do we see? We see a male lion, and we see this feminine frequency. So we see these two working together. Even though the lion could pounce her, the lion has not pounced her, okay? She's controlling the lion with love, okay? So this is what we're seeing. We're seeing love, being the driving force of you wanting this change, and this is a big change. No pressure. Good stuff. Get it done, Capricorn. You know, the hardest workers in the whole chart. If anybody can do it, it's you. That was a quick one. That was a really quick one. They're easy and they're fast when do the whole little, hey, let's go back to being happy, everybody dance. Okay? 114. Aquarius. Did the lion have a tail? Yes. Yes. It's going in between his legs. It looks rather naughty, but we know that is a tail. Here with you, plant. Grapes. My apples are at the bottom. What did you do yesterday? Watch this weirdo in Sedona eat fruit. We're getting back to the cards. Don't you go. Aquarius. All right. It's fun. I've never eaten while I was alive. We should do this more often. We should all get together and have fruit lunch, drop cards, talk about spiritual brotherhood. This is it. This is it. Aquarius, July. Romance reading. What is with all these computers? Hey kid, I'm a computer. Manifesting artwork. Getting stuck. They think they're stuck, they're stuck. If you think you're stuck, Aquarius. It's pretty simple, huh? All right. Something taking place. Might have been on the computer. There's a pretty good chance it's on the computer, or it has to do with somebody doing something slightly naughty that you wish they didn't do. So this is showing something coming up kind of out of nowhere. This is one of those fun ones. We're having fun. Are we having fun yet here, family? Okay. All of the elements on the table. You have all of the elements on the table, and it's hard work right now. You think it's hard work right now. You're creating hard work right now. It doesn't need to be hard work. There is a belief structure that it's hard work, so therefore it will be hard work. If your belief structure is that it's going to be easy and it's going to come to you, you're just thriving. There's this version of you that feels stuck, that feels like you're missing something, that feels like something was stolen. That's what everything that says here. Like I'm seeing a card once again where the soul retrieval at the end of this is in the energetic position. This shows physically feeling stuck, but it's the mind that's causing this feeling of feeling stuck. And this card of like, do I need soul retrieval, or like was something taken? What took place here? And blame. Message from other dimensional versions. We see the card that represents the witch, so to speak. All right. So something taking place over the course of the rest of this month that you manifested. Okay. So you just need to be grateful, and you need to just focus on how magical and how powerful you are. And you're this magician with this big epic wand, okay? All right, this is you, okay? And something that you created because you thought it was difficult work. So if you're feeling stuck, just ask yourself, what if I'm feeling stuck because I think I'm stuck, I thought I'm stuck? Maybe you weren't stuck. Maybe you were temporarily in a sticky situation, a sticky position, and then you started and anchored into your reality, the belief structure that you were stuck, the belief structure that somebody in your reality, some person that you're more powerful than is controlling you. Okay? This is all just BS. So sometimes your brother needs to, show up on your camera or show up in your dream and tell you, hey, you gonna stop that now? Are you going to stop that now? No? Okay. Whatever. Just, it doesn't need to be hard work is what it says. Okay? So really looking at this. What does that child want? What does that divine inner child want? They want to play. They want to be in joy. Okay? They want to not feel stuck. They want to not feel trapped. So if this is happening and you're having this happen where you're feeling stuck or you're feeling trapped, either in a relationship, in a job, in a, whatever this is representing for the Aquarius watching, just you got to dissolve that thought structure, because that's what, when I tuned in, that's what my team's saying. They're saying if they think they're stuck, they're stuck. If they think they're trapped, they're trapped. You are a very powerful manifester. So manifest, you know, like the spell, the words, my family. When we cast a spell, we need to be casting the spell eloquently, fifth dimensionally, eloquently, seventh dimensionally, ninth dimensionally, 13th dimensionally. It doesn't really matter about the dimensional standpoint. What matters is that you're manifesting what your belief structure is in alignment with, and you're saying it like it's already here within your belief structure. If you can't say it like it's already here when it isn't, then you need to say that it's at least in the state. People say, oh, I'm trying to heal my leg. I'm trying to heal my leg. No, wrong. Start over. Every day my leg heals more and more. Is there a faster way to manifest that? Yes, there is. Yes, there is. But if your belief structure cannot be behind that, then you at least need to have your belief structure behind the fact that what you're manifesting is in the state of transmutation, is in the state of dissolving, is in the state of becoming worthy, because this is not worth. Okay? Moving on. We haven't heard any Bane today. Yes, you need to eat more tiny oranges. You need to bury your apples and all the other fruits. Hello, can I have a reading, please? That's what we're doing, Donna. So you're going to want to look up your zodiac sign. You want more readings? You can look up your rising sign. If you want more readings, you can look up your moon and your Mars. It's already here, Donna. Love you. But if you want a personal reading, it's at galactictarot.com. Timeline readings, baby. Okay? Some card readers drop the cards and they tell you what's happening. They say, oh, this is happening. No. Your brother Alexander drops the cards, looks at them and says, how can we speed this up and how can we improve this reality if it needs improving at all? Ooh, that time magic. Don't say it. There's so many things, you know. You don't want to get the video flag to tell everybody how they're light benders. Ooh, he said it. Sorry, Doug. Come on, Pisces. Let's go. We're going to the loony bin together, Pisces. All right. Pisces. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 3, 0. One day I'll look and I'll say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, Doug. That guy who me and my family out here in Sedona putting your kid through college, because you got to watch us with your finger over the button, okay? Can pause my views. Doesn't affect my ego any longer. I don't really care. I know there's more people watching than with the 1,500. Yeah, okay. Yeah. If there was only 300 to 700 people watching, I wouldn't be working all day every day. I'm not complaining. Very grateful. Love you all so much. Alrighty. Moving on. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button. It's a little bell notification. You know, all the things that the people say. Do the things for me. Thank you for the truth you let me see, Sonny. Thank you for the facts from A to Z. My life was torn like a windblown sand. Damn, a rock was formed when you held hands. Sonny, one so true. 36 likes, huh? Not going to be passive aggressive, but I mean, you could hit the like button. I work so hard, I try so hard, I do these readings twice a month. I can't even be passive aggressive anymore. I have to like pretend to do it. It's more funny that way. I've been slaving over a hot deck. Hot deck. Has anyone told you that you have a hot deck? I need water. Pisces is like, can you just do my reading so I can get out of here so I can take a nap? No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I love you, Pisces. So intuitive. So wise. And you're crushing right now. I see you. I can see you. Do one more. Yeah, you're due one more. You're right. Pisces, July. Romance. Spreed. Spreed. Wow, God bless. Oh, oops. Hi, how you doing? All right, it was going really good. Then I saw this at the bottom of the deck. Okay. This is important. Give me a second here, Pisces. Oh my God. This is very important. It's like mangling my auric field. This feels really great. All right, hold on. No. Influential person in the reality, okay. 2 people, okay. Okay, all right, here we go. Okay. This is actually not so much a romance reading. Spirit is relieved that you're listening right now, so they're dropping cards about other stuff. Somebody in our reality, whether it's family, friend, or a coworker, there's something taking place right now. You guys are doing great. You're very balanced. I see this balance of masculine and feminine, but it's almost like it's triggering somebody. It's triggering somebody to test us. But this is beyond a test, okay? Because this is saying that we need a counselor, but we need 2, okay? I only know this because I tuned in. So there's somebody that you normally talk to, but there's somebody else that you should go to. There's minimum of 2 people, okay? Now, mind you, to whoever's watching right now, whenever we take somebody's advice in life, you want to look at their current situation and say, okay, they're in a situation where I should be taking their advice. So what do I mean by this, okay? You know, to any of the ladies or the guys out there, you don't want to be taking relationship advice from your friend who has been single for 5 years. No offense to the people that have been single for 5 years and that are doing their work. I'm just saying in general, when you're taking advice from somebody, make sure that they're in a position that you would like to be in, or they're in the position where you look up to them in this regard that their advice is worth, because there's these keys. They have these keys. Each of these people has a key for you about what's taking place. Because I see the tree of all the Sephiroth and I see this journey taking place. So I am going to be paying attention to the Pisces in my life. That's for sure. Because I see this journey taking place and I see this, the tree. And then I see the message from other dimensional versions being the Justice card, seeing beyond the veil. And then I see the bottom of the deck, this card that almost looks like somebody's talking behind your back or somebody's betraying you. And that doesn't necessarily mean that that has to affect us energetically, but it seems like something slightly challenging might be going on, and you should contact somebody to ask. You should get help, basically. And I'm not saying every single Pisces watching this needs help, but if you know what situation I'm talking about, and you're making this decision from your balanced state, like I said, you're doing great. If you're making this decision on your own, it would help to have other people's outlook to look at, hear their words, not live by their words, but hear their words, sit with them, sleep on them 1 day, 2 days, 3 days. We learn things when we're sleeping. We learn things in our dream time. So sit and see what feels right. There's something that someone's going, go, 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 make the decision, and they do not have your best. They don't love you. We'll just say it how it is. Tell it like it is. I don't like when there's a turd and I can't see the turd. I can't see the turd in your reading, Pisces. How do we flush down the toilet that which we cannot see? Okay. Oh, he's like rearranging the whole thing with his head. There we go. A little tension breaker there, Pisces. Had to be done. What do I have to say about this? The sun's shining in. Sun is shining. Yeah, pay attention, Pisces. That's all I got to say. Nothing bad. Don't manifest something bad. Don't hear this and then think something bad is coming or somebody's going to betray you. But if your intuition's been telling you that somebody feels like somebody's talking behind your back, or if you know, as I say this, who I'm talking about, just stay in that balanced, awesome state that you've been in. Just be. What's that song? Dun 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 dun. Is that Redbone? Redbone, yeah. Don't. I wake up feeling like you won't play right. You know what I'm saying? Okay, just you know. I know you see them, Pisces. You see everything, don't you? Well, that was it. Hey, Gary Lynn. Doug's not a Pisces. Doug's a robot. I'm a robot. I love you guys. That's it. You're still here. Thank you for still being here. GalacticTower.com. You want to book your own session? There's some new up there. And you give me a couple days. Oh, another first by Crystal Current. That orange sunset selenite. Oh, God, it feels so good to be alive. CrystalCurrent.com for your energy tools. He should be doing a proper intro, outro. But he's eating fruit. He's eating fruit. What's he doing? I don't know. I usually hit the X about 30 seconds ago. You like that? Cosmic Origins, I see you. Where's your silk, family? Go grab your silk. I got so much, if you normally only check in on the 1st and the 15th, there will be a video coming very shortly on YouTube. I love you guys. I'll see you soon. I'm going to hit that X now. We're going to finish strong. We're finishing strong. Thank you guys for all your years of support. Thank you for all the love. Thank you for all the time and energy and sharing the video and all the things and the thumbs up smashings. And I love you guys. I really do. I love that I get to do this for you every month, well, weekly, whenever. Thank you. Love you. See you soon. Very, very soon.